Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, a brand new review. Today I've got a good one for you, right? Today's pair of sneakers, I feel like, are kind of what I wish the ULTRABOOST looked a little bit more like. Of course, we're gonna get into all of that and more in today's pair of sneakers, the Adidas X9000L4. Here we go, we've got the Adidas box. Listen, I know, the name is just terrible, but the box is here and it comes in the very, very basic Adidas box with, you know, the Adidas logo all over it. And that's pretty much it, it's a black box. And then of course you have the size tag, which I will give you a little look at. Nothing crazy whatsoever. So let's break them out and let's jump straight into this. Here we go. The Adidas X9000L4. There is nothing in the box, just your straight up, your paper, and that is it. Nothing exciting, no extra laces, no little trinkets, it's just the shoes. Now, these technically are running shoes, however, I feel like it's similar to, you know, the early days of the ULTRABOOST when those were running shoes. However, I think they have great practical applications for a lifestyle sneaker. And I really do think that this is something you could compare to the ULTRABOOST. These released recently on the Adidas website and they came in, I think, 2 or 3 different colors. So pretty limited here in the UK. However, out in the US, you guys got plenty more colorways, which I thought looked a lot better than the ones we got. However, this one is pretty cool and definitely the best one, in my opinion, that is on the UK Adidas website. Now, they did release in a few different variations, which were a little bit confusing. I mean, the name itself is, I think, a pretty big miss from the marketing team anyway. I mean, you're calling it X9000L4. I've got no idea what the hell that means, but either way, this came in a few different variations. They had a X9000 4D version, which of course featured the 4D midsole. They had this one, the L4, and they had an X9000L3, which was kind of like a knockdown version. There was a few parts which just didn't look as premium, or as, you know, I guess L4 could be considered level 4. I really don't know. This particular one retails for £120 or $150 out in the US, which I think sits at a pretty good price, and I think you're getting a decent amount of sneaker for that price. Of course, comparing this to the beloved ULTRABOOST is a pretty big claim, but I think it has those qualities that make the ULTRABOOST, I mean, what it is. It's a great looking shoe and it has incredible level of comfort. And I think this definitely possesses both of those. I think Adidas could have done way better with the marketing and of course the naming of this shoe. I mean, calling it a really complicated name that hardly anybody's going to remember, and then subtly releasing it when not a lot of people are going to be searching for this. They haven't done a lot of promo, they haven't done a lot of you know, outreach for this sneaker in comparison to other pairs that they have done in the past. Getting my hands on it, I'm definitely really happy with it. It's a good shoe. has that sleek, active design that the ULTRABOOST had. It has very similar features in the upper, where it's a really soft prime knit mixed with, of course, that full length boost, so you know you're getting a very comfortable shoe. And it has a very low profile in terms of the actual way that it fits on your foot. It works so well with socks and shorts, and it works so well with joggers or potentially even jeans. I think this is a great all-round shoe, not just for running, but again, for that lifestyle application. This upper is literally a one-piece material with a bunch of overlays on the top. Now, if you look over here specifically around the toe box, it is super stretchy. I don't know whether it is actually prime knit, however, I believe it to be prime knit. It is a really nice, soft, stretchy feeling material, again, similar to what the ULTRABOOST had. And I'm saying what the ULTRABOOST had because the 19 and the 20 were just a bit of a miss in my opinion. Still great shoes in terms of comfortability, but in terms of lifestyle application, they kind of went a little bit more towards the performance side. Now, instead of a cage, you have a bunch of fused overlays. So if I show you the side profile, and again, these overlays kind of mix in with this geometric colorway that this one possesses, but you've got the three stripes, which are obviously an overlaid kind of plasticky material, and you have a bunch of other kind of fused material which gives it a little bit more structure, and of course you'll definitely feel that on foot as you get that mix of structure and really soft, loose prime knit. Tongue, or what would kind of be called a tongue, is of course just part of the upper of the material, and it feels and kind of looks exactly the same as some of the older ULTRABOOST models. And that kind of aesthetic carries over to the back, where you have again a very low cut profile in terms of the sock liner and a very exaggerated pull tab, which again is something that the ULTRABOOST featured. There's a reasonable amount of padding, something you'll definitely feel on foot and appreciate. And if we move down to the midsole, this is where it gets, quite interesting, because it is very nice, soft boost. It's a little bit different to what you would be used to with other Boost models. It almost has a little bit of a different finish. It's a little bit more grid-like. So if you look at the texture that they've added, you can still see the styrofoam little circular bubbles. However, over the top of it, it's a little bit more of a different kind of finish to it, I guess you could call it. You do have a ginormous stack of boost. I mean, this is massive, especially when you look at it from the medial section of the shoe. This is huge, and you really do feel it underfoot. It's soft, it's exactly what you would expect from a full-length Boost sneaker. It feels good, it looks good, it's what we know, it's what we love. Now, of course, this can't be a comparison to the ULTRABOOST without me talking about comfort. And yes, these are extremely comfortable. I love the way that they feel on foot, and I wouldn't have even made the connection if these didn't feel very good on foot. So I do believe that these are up there with some of the most comfortable shoes. You want something that you can throw on and wear all day. I mean, you think about some of the applications that you would want a extremely comfortable shoe. Well, it would be those days where you know you're going to be hopping around from location to location, maybe doing a lot of walking, a lot of standing. I'm talking about this could put in the hours and remain very comfortable. They don't have any sizing problems, as sometimes, we do encounter with different Adidas models. Like some of the past ULTRABOOST models were pretty tight around this midfoot portion, but I feel like these feel a little bit better. You've got a lot more room around this kind of midfoot portion where you're going to slide your foot into that opening. And of course, you definitely don't have any issues with the toe box area. There's a lot of room, it feels good. But yeah, my recommendation would be to go true to size with these. So again, if you're looking for a pair of shoes that is just great for all day wear and tear, you can run off and do errands in them, I think this is definitely one to add to your radar of potential options. But there you go, that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. This is the Adidas X9000L4, and that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, and of course joining me here again for another video. I will catch you guys in the next one, but until then.